Forget psychological thriller. This is a love story to me. The feeling of diving into a new anime series with you guys is the absolute best, and this one is actually one of your recommendations. Today we're diving into Hell's Paradise Episode 1. Now, I haven't read the manga, so I'm going into this fresh eyes, fresh perspective. Try not to spoil too much for me, guys. I'm thinking because I looked up the genre for it. So it is a psychological thriller. I'm seeing fantasy, action, which usually is kind of all the components of a really good series. So expectations are, a little bit high. So let's get into it.
Huh?
内首には極めて高度な技術が求められる。
I'm sorry, what kind of series is this? I feel like I have a pretty strong tolerance for kind of gory series. I mean, I watch Chainsaw Man, But this really does take the cake. I mean, we're starting off the series talking about the techniques of beheading.
言い残すことはない。の技。大抵は何度も叩き切り、刑事。
Is he enjoying this?
なぜだ。なぜ死ねない。いや。
He's our main character, isn't he?
これまで散々人を殺してきたんだ。今更自分だけ生きながらえようとは思う。
Okay, based on the first minute or so that I've seen, here's my working theory. This is such a wild guess, like a shot in the dark, but here we go. He's lived his life as a maybe hired assassin or something, like a John Wick type of character. And now he's just, he's gone through life. He doesn't have any attachment to it. And now they're trying to sentence him to, to write him out of the story, basically. But it's not going to work because he's just that OP. Instead,
he is maybe banished or something, and maybe he finds love, and he just wants to settle down, and he finds meaning to life. But that's when his old enemies come for revenge. That's my theory here.
I am probably totally off. A very cinematic opening. Interesting. Some of these characters remind me of characters from other series. The way they're drawn. Aha, so he was an assassin. Please don't tell me this first episode is them trying different ways to write him out of the story. Let me guess, fire isn't gonna work. He's fireproof too. It probably still hurts though. She seems dedicated to record keeping. The amount of heads that we've seen already. They're really out here trying everything. Okay, this is how I know the village chief is not a good leader. I mean, you have someone who's basically almost indestructible, or at least from what we can see, as indestructible as it gets. I feel like if trained properly, he could be like a protector. I mean, there must be a reason why he suddenly wanted to leave the village. It just seems like a waste of energy to have everyone trying all these methods. I did not need a visualization of that. Oh, this poor bowl. Finally, someone with brains asking the right question. He's married? How old is he? Don't tell me. he tried to leave to escape marriage? Because she's too wholesome?
大いに戸惑いうんざりしたよ。
辞めるけじめとして最後に一仕事受け
そもそも長に逆らったのが愚かだったと諦めたわけだ。
Why didn't he try to just, use his skills, use his assassin skills on the village chief? Wouldn't that just solve most of his problems? Isn't he the best in the village? At the same time, I do feel for him already because he actually tried to go the proper route of telling the village chief he wanted to leave and getting permission and then being set up. I just feel like this whole story is almost like it's pulling me in. I'm very curious about what's happening next, but I'm also confused on where it's going.
いえ、ガランドの男がなぜ20人も殺すほど抵抗したのでしょう。
I like her a lot.
何をしている？性に執着などないだろう。
I don't think that he just has no attachment to life. I think he had no attachment to that life, that shinobi life that he was living. I think it felt empty and he's in a way resisting that lifestyle, trying to find out what else is out there, trying to escape it. I just feel sad for him. So far it's just really just a sad origin story.
での刑は釜揚げともいい大量の油が使われた。
I feel like at this point he's traumatizing the executioners.
どうしてまだ耐える？未練などないはずだろう。
He definitely could have escaped by now already, if he really wanted to.
あの方はただの目付き役人ではないぞ。打ち首執行人山田朝右衛門さん。
Interesting. So the two main characters are a shinobi to be killed off and his executioner?
斬首刑も一刀のもとに行う刀剣の達人である。
Wow. He was able to visualize it. Alright, the fight or flight mode is kicking in.
死ぬ寸前まで虚勢を張り続ける者、そして死を受け入れたと自分を偽る者。
That's him.
しかしあなたは一つ。
He doesn't want to die. Mm-mm.
いえ、妻を愛している。
Aha! I feel like this is the biggest aha moment of the freaking series so far. I say series, it's only been episode 1. You're telling me he's done all the jobs he's been given. He's never had a word of complaint about his lifestyle. And then he gets a wholesome wife, and the first thing he wants to do is run away? He's afraid of attachment to his wife.
生きる意味そのものだったのではありませんか。図星ですね。なぜ自らを偽るのですか。
Okay, but does something happen to the wife? Or is this his extreme level freaking out? I mean, I understand running away from the marriage or running away from your feelings and all of that or this lifestyle, but running away to the point of lying to yourself and saying you'd rather be executed is a big stretch. I feel like our main character, Gabimaru here, is a little bit of an unreliable storyteller.
処刑で死ねなかったのは彼女への思いがあったからでしょう。
醜いものに慣れすぎた。君にも同じものしか見せられない。
優しい人です。だってこの顔を嫌がらなかったの。
I don't even know her, but I like her. And I ship them.
人として生きる道は与えられない。普通の女性の生き方を諦めるようにと。
Yeah, down with the village chief. I feel like this whole thing could be solved pretty simply. He just needs to go back, execute the village chief, take over, lead the people, change the ways, and live happily with his wife. I can't believe he did that to his own daughter. I'm surprised more people haven't tried to execute the village chief with the way he runs the village.
ほら、こんなに赤くなって。そんな人がガランドなものですか。
Most anime series, I feel like we have to wait literally almost seasons for the first kiss between the main couple. And you're telling me we're getting it in episode 1? This started out so gory, but is this actually like a wholesome love story? Oh, does something happen to his wife? Is that why he's actually trying to leave?
もう殺して稼ぐのはやめよう。彼女と二人静かに暮らすんだ。
Oh, so he didn't even want to leave the village. Technically, all he wanted to do was quit his job.
これは幕府発給の公儀御免状。奉行所も里の忍びも。
Wow. So why did she get this for him? And how did she do it?
ただし、渡すには条件がある。今日、古くより信仰され、極楽浄土、彼岸、常世の国とも呼ばれてきた場所です。
Oh. So he's gonna literally go to paradise.
神仙境には不老不死の仙薬があると言い伝えられています。とめ、調査団を島へと向かわせました。
I guess no one returned back. I wonder if the trick to this paradise is that the reason why no one comes back isn't because they get killed off, but is because maybe it's such a paradise that it seduces people into staying there forever. And so no one actually returns. A little bit eerie.
その後も計5回派遣されました。
Okay, never mind. There goes that theory. They're not in the type of paradise I was talking about.
花になるとはなんと名誉で、なんと神秘的な。不死の薬もあるに違いない。次は死んでも構わんものを使え。
Of course. These types of stories, it's always, of course, the guy on top wants this, fountain of youth, elixir of life, whatever you want to call it, to prolong their life forever. And so they're going to send everybody else to go and search for this impossible thing.
お持ち帰った一名を無罪放免とする。
私がこちらに向かう際、奥様はまだ岩隠れの里にいると聞きました。きっとあなたが帰ってくると信じているのでしょう。
Oh.
でも彼女との性に思いはありますか？伽藍のガビ丸。
Forget psychological thriller. This is a love story to me.
たかが死罪人、代わりなどいくらでもおるわ。邪魔するならあんたもろともだぞ。
Really? Does he really think he can take them all on? He's failed to kill him how many times now? And he thinks all these people can take both him and her on? The delusions.
そう簡単に人の心は死なないわ。
Do it for your wifey. Oh.
忍術が見たいと言ってたな。忍法非暴死。
Oh, this is so cool. This is such a boss stance.
やるよ。不老不死の戦薬。わしが見つけ出す。
私についてきてください。まずは
Oh, I hope at least he gets to see his wife once before he goes.
主催人も未知の島も関係ない。必ず生きて帰る。君のために。
Oh. I really like the ending song. I like it a lot more than the opening, actually. It's so pretty. It's like that ballad style type of music. It's so good. I like her duo. Their dynamic's interesting. Neither personality I think is super extroverted or bright. I think it's more like they're very realistic in a way. And I love that he's doing all this for love. And that the basis of, how tragic and gory the series is, it's honestly love, and it stems from his emotions towards his wife. So I am definitely rooting for Gabimaru, and I'm excited to see where his journey leads to next. Let me know in the comments what you thought of the series, and if you'd like to see me react to episode 2. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.